Hello, I'm Paula and I'm reading chapters from my book, Artist to Bees, which is about my journey from being an artist to becoming a bee speaker. So we're now on chapter 8, which is called Propolis. Here we go. So I'm just going to read it out to you. Many a beekeeper curses this sticky orange staining gum that seals every frame to the boxes and the lid to the crown board. Using sharp tools to break this sticky seal is the only way to prise open a hive to see what is going on inside. When I first learned of propolis, I did wonder if maybe it was there precisely to stop us from peering inside. When in the wild, bees will nest in holes in trees, high off the ground and apart from parts of Eastern Europe where tree beekeeping is a long-standing tradition, free from human intervention. The inside of these hives are coated with propolis of varying colours. The bees make it from resins of trees, harvesting it using their mandibles, rolling it into balls and carrying it back into the hive in the pollen baskets on their legs. Resins make up around 50% of propolis, and the remainder consists of wax and fatty acids, 25 to 35%, essential oils, 10%, pollen, 5%, and other organics and minerals, 5%. It has long been understood that the medicinal properties of this magical substance are enormous: antibacterial, antimicrobial and antifungal. Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC, did much research on bees, and propolis was frustrated when his glass observation hive would continually be coated by the bees with a layer of propolis, supposedly to shut out the light, or him watching them. Despite these hindrances, Aristotle recognised two types of propolis, one to fill cracks and holes in the hive, and the other to seal and narrow the entrance. I observed this in Oman, where date palm hives had their entrances formed with propolis archways. This year I also noticed that darker bees caught using bait hives, an empty hive set out to lure a swarm during swarming season, used more propolis than other colonies and managed to seal up excess entrances with propolis. As it's so resinous, it needs 100% alcohol to dissolve into a tincture, and this process takes many months. Traces of propolis are found on wax comb, so eating honey on the comb will give you trace doses of this medicinal substance, which is said to help rid the body of heavy metals, as it attracts lead and mercury to it. Propolis could also be an aid in our search for new antibiotics, as it has proven capable of destroying strains of bacteria now resistant to conventional antibiotics. The bees have been using it for a long time now, but if we strip it from their hives, what will they use to protect themselves? Every cell in the hive is lined with propolis, ensuring that the eggs develop in a safe environment. More than 300 compounds have been found in raw propolis, and there are about 20 million unique possible chemical combinations for propolis. That's from Hoyt M's 1965 book, The World of Bees. Hoyt states that he found in an apiary in the University of Minnesota a dead mouse mummified in propolis. Presumably the bees killed the invading mouse stinging it, but it was too large to remove it from the hive, so they made it safe by mummifying it in a thick layer of protective propolis. So that was chapter 8, all about propolis, from my book Artist to Bees. And I'm Paula Carnell.